Hey guys, it's another collection update. I just want to say quickly, thanks for 100 subscribers. I know that doesn't sound a lot, but to me it's a lot because I didn't expect my channel to get over 10 with the stuff I talk about. I didn't think there would be 100 people in the world that would like to listen to me, but this is not like the 100 subscribers video. That's something else I'm working on. That's going to be the story of how I got into black metal. This is just a quick collection update because I haven't uploaded in a while because I've been working on two things. So, what's playing in the background is Nocturnal Mortem's The Voice of Steel. This is their best album. Ukrainian black metal with a lot of folk influences, especially on this release. Very good. If you can hear it in the background, it's got a lot of instrumental. Anyway, that's really all I want to say in the beginning. If uploads get slow, it's because I'm working on something for 100 subscribers. Because I'm just grateful there's 100 people that want to watch my stuff, and yeah, let's get into it. The theme of this video is going to be, war-like black metal, not war metal, but black metal with, themes of war, or that have that kind of marching band style to it. So, not sure if I want to get started with the CD or the, let's just get started with the CD. So, first thing is Genocide Commando. This is French black metal that I believe is run by, or I'll just open it up. So, here's the inside, digipack. It's run by the guy behind Drakkar. So the guy who runs Drakkar Productions, which is where I got this. I got it when they were doing, I think it was like 40% off everything clearance. That sale has long since ended, but I got this and another thing I'm gonna show. I got a bunch of stuff. Yeah, Genocide Commando. This is their first album, Black Metal Supremacy. They released this, like 10 or 11, probably 11 years ago now. And just recently, the band got back together to release the second album, Anthems of Mass Massacre. But this is their first album, Black Metal Supremacy. Their first album I quite liked. I thought it had almost like kind of thrash black metal sounding with very high-pitched, screaming vocals. Their second album, something about it, I didn't get it. I mean, it's fine, but I didn't get it for myself just because the vocals are they're too guttural and just too low for me, which I like some bands that have low vocals, like, I like Elitism. Here's the inside picture. Speaking of Elitism, the dude from, actually, maybe I'm getting it wrong. I think one of the dudes who's in Elitism is in this band somewhere, or I'm thinking of a different, I'm pretty sure he is somewhere. No, I might be getting it wrong, but I was almost sure the guy, Dictator Spectre, was in this band. Either he is, and I think it's one of these guys, but he might be going under a different alias, but yeah. A lot of people think this is a sketchy project, which I guess it is, because, the name, some of the things they use. This is like a, police at like a riot. They're not that bad. I think they're just extreme. They're just extreme metal. There's nothing too bad about it. Here's the behind the CD, just a rubble of the city. Here's the CD itself. There is an inscription in here, but the font is quite hard to read, but I remember I read through it. It's basically them talking about how they are, they're not a political band, their ideology, or they're not their ideology, but the agenda of the band, I think it says the agenda of the band is Satanism and the total destruction of humanity, because they don't like what the black metal scene has become, which I can sympathize with to some extent. Track listing on the back with their logo. I know the Drakkar used to have a patch for this band, which I really wish I got before it sold out, because this, oh yeah, here it is. Here's the thing I was talking about. It says, I'll give you a second to read it, but it says, Genocide Commando only supports Satan and the total genocide of human scum. So, it's really, they really just are, not too serious with their, message. It just kind of reminds me of, classic black metal, classic metal. They're just totally against everyone. But yeah, I can't remember what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, the logo, something about it, I think it's the upside down crosses. Whenever I look at it, it just kind of reminds you of Mayhem, which isn't a bad thing. And I know people are gonna say that's a ridiculous comparison. I think it's just the upside down crosses, the way they're placed, just kind of gives me that vibe. But yeah, Genocide Commando, black metal supremacy, pretty good French blackened thrash metal. Next up is something I got recently in my massive collection of just one band. I added this one to the pile because it kind of has a marching band theme. So, staying in France, this is PES Noir with their album Ballade contre l'ennemi Franco, which translates to Ballad Against the Enemies of France. I forgot to take, a lot of these I forgot to take out of the sleeve before I started the video, so this one, I didn't get through Genocide Commando because this was sold out before I was listening to their music. Backside with the track listing. I really like the holographic, I guess you'd call it gold foil look on it. Really, it's just really interesting. I like the album artwork. It came with a patch that I put somewhere in my room and I can't find. I'm not gonna put the patch on anything because it's a white patch with this artwork. I just don't think this artwork translates well to a patch. But it's still cool. And then here's the side A. Side B comes on standard. I'll just pull it out. Black vinyl. This is not. There was if I'm thinking right, I believe there was 2 pressings of it ever made. This is a first press on standard black vinyl. The second one was on the translucent green vinyl. I got this through eBay for a high price, but like a fairly decent price for what, I mean, this album's going for like $300 on eBay. So I got it for about $80, which, yeah, is a steal compared to what it was selling for at the time. This was one of the first releases put out through Genocide Commando, and yeah, really lucky that I was able to get this. Anyway. Oh, hold up. Okay, so I just realized that my microphone might not have been connected. So if the first half of the video is a bit quieter, I'm really sorry. I forgot to do that before, but it is on now, so, you know, audio might be the best up. But anyway. Yeah, PES Noir, Ballad, contre something, Ballad Against the Enemies of France. This is I think, Genocide Commando just repressed, Folk Fuck Foley on their thing, so, and I picked that up immediately. So, technically, whenever that arrives, I have every mainline album they did that was ever pressed to vinyl. I mean, there's the self-titled, which is just like impossible to get a official version of that. And Split was never pressed to vinyl. Same thing with the self-titled. Those 2 were just never pressed to vinyl. Doesn't mean I have everything by PES Noir that was ever put to vinyl. I don't have the demos on vinyl, and I don't have what is it? The acoustic EP. That's what I was thinking. But yeah, PES Noir, it's one of their, it's an album I like. It's one of my favorite. What do I want to do? I think I'm just gonna, because it's just vinyls. Now, there's just one CD. Next up, Instill from Germany. This is, I think it's World War I themed black metal. It might be World War II. Again, this is not sketchy black metal, as they say. Yeah, they're singing about World War II, but it's just in the same way Marduk does. I think there's an interview where the guys even say they don't think politics and black metal mix. So, comes with an insert sheet with the lyrics. Here's the guys. Lyrics, and then comes on red vinyl. Yeah, so really just standard German war metal. I used to like these guys a lot. I've kind of fallen out of favor with them a bit because I just learned they really don't do anything that different. They sound a lot like Meinenwerfer and Marduk. They sound kind of like Marduk. but they're just a little more raw than those bands. So I appreciate this one because this is about this and their demos, which their demos are incredibly hard to get and nearly impossible to get on vinyl. This is their rawest album, other than the demos. But yeah, a lot of people like to say this band is this band is controversial because of some of the song titles on here, some of the intros, which I guess if you've listened to the album, you know them, but they're not. The people have been interviewed and they've said that they're against that. They're not, sketchy or anything like that. But yeah, backside with the track listing. This is their album Capitulation 2013. Yep. In still German war black metal, or German war themed black metal. Not much else I can say about it. I need to flip the thing. And we're back. And the music hasn't started yet, so. No, there we go. Okay, next up, another vinyl. It's just gonna be 2 more vinyls and then we're done here. This is one that, for some reason, a lot of their stuff is blacklisted on, all their stuff is blacklisted on Discogs. No idea why, but they're put out through Drakkar. It's this band, Dolchstoss. Pretty new to the black metal scene. This is, a lot of people think it's German black metal. It's not, it's I think they're from Belgium, but yeah, for some reason this is blacklisted on Discogs, and I couldn't figure out why. This is their debut full-length, War is Eternal. They released one demo before this, and recently this year they released I think this was released a couple of years ago, 2022. Just this year they released their second ever full-length, Embers of the Fallen. I like this album a little more, although, I think Embers of the Fallen, the song MG08, I think it was, had some killer riffs and a pretty good chorus, but this song they really like. They like to put a lot of choruses in, and by that I mean like repeated, whatever, the choruses. But yeah, this is the special edition on, wrong way, if it'll come out. Yeah, the thing with Drakkar that I have a little bit of a problem with is all of the vinyls that I've ever ordered, there's been a serious problem getting them out, and it's just so nerve-wracking trying to get them out. But yeah, they're easy to get in, but they're hard to get out. Comes on red, white, and black vinyl. Now I need to spend 10 years getting it back into the thing. Yeah, Dolchstoss. They are not even, I don't know why they're blacklisted, because it's not even like it's World War II themed black metal, it's World War I. But yeah, it's just insane how Discogs runs things with what they like, for example, one thing I just don't get, Dolchstoss. They have no controversial lyrics that I know of, and I've scoured through all of them thinking why is this band blacklisted? Scoured through their lyrics, couldn't find anything even remotely bad or even controversial. They're just, it's like Marduk lyrics. It's like any band like that. But what really shocked me was that this is blacklisted, yet Knee Christ by Nocturnal Mortem isn't blacklisted, or at least some of the newer releases of Knee Christ aren't blacklisted. And if you've read the lyrics to, I think, one of the songs on there, why is this blacklisted and Knee Christ and the Taste of Victory aren't? Why is Knee Christ and the Taste of Victory fine, but the Voice of Steel is blacklisted? But anyway, rant aside, standout tracks on this album are, I like Bayonet Wall, which is the second one. There's one song on here, I think it's 30 Tons of Steel, the 10th track. It's either that one or the track previous. The vocals sound a lot like the dude from Grand Belial's Key, sounds like that, but only on those 2 tracks. The rest of them, it's just standard black metal vocals, but those, I don't know, I heard it and it just gave me that vibe of GBK. very riffy. Sounds a lot like it sounds, you know, riffs wise, it reminds you of like GBK and Marduk. You know, if you go to Encyclopedia Metalum, you'll see that similar artists they've listed as like Impale Nazarene, Marduk, obviously. But yeah, Deutschstoss, Belgium, I almost say German, Belgian war-themed black metal, World War I themed black metal. Really good. Debut album, War is Eternal. Got it through. I think you can, since it's blacklisted on Discogs, I'll just say if you're interested, you can hear the full album on YouTube as well as a music video for their song Bayonet Wall. You can get it through Drakkar because I believe that's where they're signed. That is the only thing that can make me think of why they're blacklisted, purely because they are on Drakkar. But if so, huh? Like we're blacklisting based on labels now? Whatever. Anyway, final one. This is another one that's going to be a bit hard to get it out because I might have already flashed it to the camera, but this is a band from Sweden. They got canceled in America, and I don't mean on Twitter. No, people were like calling bomb threats to their shows for no reason because people just can't stand black metal. You know it's bad when the atheist and the anti-religion people are, you know, giving you the vibes of religious conservatives in the 70s, saying that insert band here is gonna do insert this to our youth, but whatever. It's Marduk, one of my favorite black metal bands. This is their album Front Schwein. Again, this isn't blacklisted on Discogs, and it's got, again, I mean, it's not a sketchy album, but not blacklisted on Discogs, and it's got Iron Cross right there. So, you know, if I just don't get with Deutschstoss being blacklisted, but yeah, this is on Gatefold. This is one of the only albums I have where the track listing is not on the back. It's just, oh, this is actually, there's some writing here. So this is their logo, the Legion logo. It's got a wolf and a pentagram. It says Marduk around it. And then it says, around it, it says, War at Last, Death to Peace. Oh, it says Death to Peace, War. Oh, wait. It says, it says Death to Peace, War at Last. Which I believe is their slogan. It's their new slogan. Pretty sick gatefold image. I'm gonna turn it around. There's the guys. I believe one of them is no longer in the band after an incident on stage that you can look up. The track listing can be found in this booklet that's got some of the like coolest imagery I've seen. Again, you know, there's this, not blacklisted, but Deutschstoss is. But here's the booklet, back with, doesn't say Death to Peace War at Last, but you know, you've got, I'm just gonna show off each page of the booklet because there's some images in here that I really like, just because of how, I mean, like, just the whole, like, style of this booklet I really like. And I don't see vinyls that get booklets a lot because I guess, you know, they usually have, I hate the ones that have nothing. I like the ones, I'm fine with the ones this is like. I really like this. I don't know why, there's something just kind of ominous about how the guy looks with like those kind of unfeeling goggles. But like I was saying, I hate the vinyls that come with nothing. Here's some geese in front of a, I think it's a Panzer or a Tiger 1. No, it's, yeah. Probably, I don't know tanks that well. I mean, I know them when I see them. I know some of them, but I believe that is a Tiger 1. Soldier, more lyrics. This one's just lyrics. And then, yeah, oh yeah, and then here's this. This image was put on a t-shirt. It says soldier drinking. This is put on the official Front Schwein shirt. I'm gonna pull out the vinyl, but yeah, I really like vinyls that have booklets, or just have like an insert sheet with track listing. Problem with this is it's really hard to get back in. And then vinyl, this took a bit to get out. Vinyl, this is, it looks like a standard black version, but I believe if I hold it up to the light, not sure if anyone can see. Oh, you should be able to see. It's like beer. I think it was like listed when I got on Discogs, it's like something beer color. I should clean this. I've not cleaned this one in a while. Yeah. Standout tracks on this album, I would say, are the opening track, Front Schwein. I like the, I guess, chorus riff on that one. Oh, Jesus God. Okay. Yeah, so standout tracks are Front Schwein and Blonde Beast. The Blonde Beast, you can probably tell what the song is about, but yeah. Oh, I'm a complete moron. The track listing is on the front. I don't know how I forgot that. I showed it to the camera and somehow it didn't register in my head. Yeah. Also, I like this kind of like little banner thing going down. It reminds me of Go to War X releases where they have, except with this, it's fake. But yeah, it really reminds me of Go to War X releases. Yeah, standout tracks are the first 2 tracks, as well as, I think the 5th track, Rope of Regret, and 503. Those are really good, and yeah, that's about it for Mardik. So yeah, yeah, that's all I have to show off today with this video. Like I said, there are going to be more videos coming. I'm going to try and get this out today, and maybe at the same time, hopefully edit and upload the 100 subscriber special, which is how I got into black metal, or how I got into metal and like black metal and my journey through all that. Also, that's part 1 of the special. I shouldn't say special, because it's kind of cringe. It's just the part of the video, just kind of because I'm happy I got 100 subscribers, but this is hard to get back in because there's a little bit of rippage on the thing itself, so I got it back in though. Gotta put all these back in their case. Yeah, but what's playing in the background, Nocturnal Mortem, Voice of Steel. We actually just got to the best track on the album, Ukraine. So if you like what you're hearing in the background, I'll link this album because I put links to all the music, as well as if it's blacklisted on Discogs for whatever reason, I put a link to the distro you can get it. So if you want, PES Noir, because I know all their stuff gets blacklisted for just, yeah, I get, some of them Discogs wants a blacklist, but some of them it's just, there's no reason. But same thing with this, like, why is it, like the one album you'd think would be blacklisted, Ye Christ, isn't, or at least versions of it aren't. Every version of this is blacklisted, like what? But yeah, if it's blacklisted on Discogs, I like to provide a link to the distro in the description. So if you like the songs playing in the background, that is Ukraine by Nocturnal Mortem on the album Voice of Steel. Genocide Commando, again, this isn't, again, not blacklisted. Mardik, not blacklisted. Dolchstoss is, like, makes no sense. But, anyway, the video coming, how I got into black metal, that's going to be one of the longer videos, but that's only going to be part 1 of 100 subscribers. Again, I know it's kind of, it might be viewed as cringe for someone like me to do, oh, thanks for this much, but I think you have to understand that with the stuff I make, I don't do it, I put barely any editing in. Sometimes I don't edit out when I go to click the camera because I just, like, I don't have 100,000 subscribers, I have 100, and I'm so glad that 100 people want to watch my stuff, because to me it's just, I'm just sitting down and talking to like a friend about music, but that's how I view it at least, and that's why I don't script anything, I just ramble on. But yeah, part 2 is, it's either going to be a full room tour, or, because I've had a few people, because I had someone comment, like, I've had a few people comment, hey, how'd you get into, black metal, and I thought that would be a pretty cool thing to do for, 100 subscribers. Again, I didn't think there'd be 100 people in the world who would want to just watch my content, and let alone subscribe. But it might have been because the one video I did just blew, like, had 2,000 views. Again, not a lot. But to me, seeing 2.2K is just, like, shocking, as well as, like, the amount of likes it got. But yeah, part 2 is either for 100 subscribers, either going to be a full room tour, which I'm not sure because I am moving some stuff around, so it might look kind of weird. It's either going to be that or a shelf tour where I go over everything. Maybe I might, like, pan around the room, but a lot of stuff in my room is a mess, which I don't care too much about, but it might just be a room tour, but it'll probably just be like a shelf tour of like the shelf where I keep my vinyls, which is right over there, as well as maybe like a tour of the old setup, because I know for the first couple videos, you know, the setup, I was set up near my window because I wanted like, I just wanted my hands to be visible, but I started doing this because it's just easier. But it'll most likely be a total shelf tour. And then, you know, how I got into black metal, which I'm working on right now. But yeah, I've been talking for the majority of this. So, you know, if you watched this, you enjoyed it, thank you. If you didn't enjoy it, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, that's just about